It's good, YouTube. Cardfight King here. AQUA Life Baby. You already know how it is. Just chilling here at my grandma's house with my great grandma right there. Say hi to your grandma. Um, and just waiting for her because I'm gonna take my grandma out to do a few errands and have some fun, and then gonna go run some errands myself and pick my dad up from work because I have his truck. So it is what it is. But pretty much the gist of this video, guys, is that I wanted to talk about the Blue Wave crit trigger. I've been getting into a few discussions online about it, and just talking with a subscriber too about blue waves recently, and we got into the discussion about the crit trigger. And so a lot of people have it in their mind that the blue wave crit trigger, Brutal Trooper, is a blue wave crit trigger, Brutal Trooper. I love that card, by the way. I love his art and everything. But it's not a +1, and people think that it is a solid +1 when you use his ability and whatnot. And I've had to tell people this online that it is not a +1 by itself. It's what you do is you use his ability when you have a Blue Wave Vanguard and you send it back to your deck, shuffle your deck, and so then your Vanguard gets the ability that on the second battle or more, when it attacks opponent's Vanguard, you can draw a card. That first initial draw replaces your Blue Wave crit trigger. You lose one from your hand, and then you draw one before you continue. You draw one, before your drive check, to replace the Blue Wave crit trigger you sent back. So you're going to draw back into your Blue Wave crit trigger that you sent back, or you're going to draw into something else. Usually you use the crit trigger if you're not going to restand, when you need to just send them back and get some rear guards to your hand so you can pressure your opponent, or hope to see a perfect guard, something other than those crit triggers in your hand at the current given time. But it is only a draw when you restand. The only time it's a +1 is when you restand with Tetra Drive or Tetra Boil. So on their first attack, you get the first initial draw to replace the Brutal Trooper that you used from your hand to send it back into the deck. Then when your Vanguard has met the conditions and is able to restand and attack again, that's when that card Brutal Trooper becomes a +1. He's not a +1 outside of it. He's a 0. He's something that replaces itself, helps you hopefully filter, get a nice shuffle in, and draw into certain pieces that you might be looking for on your second or more drive check. Yeah, I've had to explain that to people a lot of times because some people think that, oh, do that. It's like, no, when you're replacing a card, it's not a +1, it's a 0, because you're getting back what you paid for. It's like, buying something, then returning it and getting the same amount of money back. You didn't plus. You just got back your $20 that you spent, previously. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about, guys. Probably gonna go make me a sandwich or something like that. Definitely like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow the Facebook page. And if you guys have any questions about cards or anything like that, go ahead and put in the comment section below. I'm probably going to be doing a Q&A video soon. I know it's a sweat. I was at FDR. I was at the Franklin Delano Roosevelt Memorial this morning, hunting Pokemon. But if you guys, I'm probably going to probably do a Q&A session soon. I'm about to start school, University of Maryland next week, so might be a bit busy and won't be able to kick out too many videos, depending on the strength of my classes. Probably more discussion things, but yeah. So yeah, see you guys next video. Peace.